Yeah, tap wasn't doing much for me anyway. I think I have spares for all of that stuff. No, I don't have a spare tap. Cull is probably stronger for me anyway. Let's put that there with a breach. And that'll be good enough. Just a big attack. So that I can like finish stuff off at the end of a turn should I need to. So which way am I going here? Like I said, around this part, it gets difficult to see what is a platform and what is not.
Must be the place.
Oh, we're...
Royce, if you can hear me.
Oh, we're at the end. All right. That did happen a little bit sooner than I thought, but...
Everything around us, washing away.
But Royce will go down. This won't be too difficult for me, I don't think. He wasn't all that difficult to begin with, and now I'm a lot stronger.
Welcome. Come in, come on. Inside the studio. Quite an arm, as you can see.
We'll see how long that lasts.
Relatively safe. Yeah, at least for now.
This just feels like a trap.
Now, if the transistor doesn't go back in its cradle, then you and I both, but we just won't be anything anymore in a little while. You, me, and the rest of this town. So, please, don't let my work go to waste. I'm being reasonable. Now, full disclosure here, which is, I am positively certain 100% that this will work.
No,
Which
it won't.
is transistor plus cradle
This is it then.
process.
You know what you have to do.
Can I avoid it?
What have we got to lose? It's why we're here.
Fine.
Look, no matter what happens, just... I love you. You know that, right? It's time. Bye for now. But I will see you again. I will see you again. I know you can hear me. I won't let you go. Stay with me. Stay with me.
Is this new?
Let's see. The good news. Well, the process. I think we got it. Contained it. So, the town is going to be all right. It's just, well, someone's going to have to rebuild. But we flew a little close to the flame there, so now we're here, not there. We're stuck. And unfortunately, the only way back that I'm aware of is, well, unpleasant. So, let's get this over with.
I don't remember it going exactly this way last time, but I have to set up the whole thing again. Why? Oh, well, maybe, you know, they gave me everything back, and that's why they're doing it. Yeah, I don't remember it going this way, but, you know, we'll get it to work. If it's new, I was quiet, so there's that. I guess we'll put tap there, why not? We want bounce on spark. Unless I wanted double bounce, or double spark? Yeah. No. That's not what I wanted. Remove that and do a double spark. And then on void, I wanted ping and apparently crash. Like, just do the work. Just do double the work there. I don't know if mask on John is going to help against him all that much, but we want breach. We want Jaunt as a passive. The bad cells is not going to help for this fight, so I don't need that. I don't need anything about cells. Purge might actually help. Purge on the passive might help me a bit. I don't think Super User is actually going to be useful for me anymore. I think I do more damage in a turn than the kill. So I might just leave that off. Put that there, and then I have 2 to go. Anything good with a 2? Let's put Crash here so that I have a little bit of damage resistance. And we'll put Get on tap. Somewhat useful. Okay. That seems good to me. I don't know if it's exactly the same setup that I had before, but it's definitely a good enough setup to win here.
Who gets to go first?
I do.
How about
Damn it.
let's see.
Okay. My turn. I'm a little bit stronger than he is. We're gonna go for that. I couldn't move. Okay. And then we'll jaunt away. Come on, get out of there. All right, my turn again. And then we jaunt away again. Yeah, this is a really strong combination. Alright, my turn. Are these, like, labeled? No, well, one of them was, and I thought it was a name that I should have recognized. That's out of range? Okay, I can still get in there. Is that a flawless victory? Feels like it. It's close.
Can't. No, please don't be gone. Please don't.
Yeah, those agency tests were a lot harder than that. I have way more practice.
We got away.
We did.
Red, we got away.
We did it.
Now you're here. And me. And that's it.
Let's do bottom one this time.
Look at this. This whole town. I guess it's yours now. Blank canvas. And you still have the brush. Better you than the camera.
I don't think it matters which way I go here. Let's go the other way this time.
Place in Paris. Vincent Gold Walk. Junction Jams. All the drinking joints in the canals.
They don't even let me go.
What are you thinking?
I couldn't go that way. They're like, oh, the world's open to you. Well, not that way. But we get the emotional scene here again.
Hey,
Can I avoid this? Can I go somewhere else? Like, or do I have to do this? The emotional scene it is.
that's not me. Not anymore. I'm still with you. In here. Red. Hey. What are you doing? Wait, what are you doing? Red. Don't you do it. Don't you dare. Don't do this. Please. If you do this. Red, please don't. Wait. Red. Red.
So it seems no matter how strong we are, it's going to end that way. Which, I mean, I understand. It's... Now I have to talk over the beautiful music again, but I've been doing that the whole Let's Play. I hate doing it, especially with Supergiant games. Their music is so good. But, yeah, one of the big themes of this is trying to cope with loss and how to cope with it. And they're not necessarily saying that suicide is an acceptable answer, but they're saying that it's an understandable thing. I think that's the argument that they're trying to make. Of course, I would like if there was an option to keep her alive. I'm not a fan of this ending, but I at least understand why they went that way. So, yeah, played through the game twice, got everything done. Ultimately, I like this game. I liked it the first time through. I still like it the second time through. Ultimately, it's hard not to compare this to Bastion, the first game that they did, and think that it doesn't hold up as well. I would honestly rather play Bastion again than play Transistor again, and it's not even all that close. I feel like Bastion was a better telling of the story of an apocalypse, whereas this was coping with the loss of a loved one in the middle of an apocalypse. I feel like in the first game, nobody knew any information, so you didn't know the information. In Transistor, people knew what was going on, they just weren't telling you and rubbing it in that you didn't know the information. Right? That was a big deal. You just saw it with Royce, where you go through the back door, come back out, and he's like, and that's what's the secret with the transistor. And God, the music's so good. We never actually find out who this guy is. We get a couple pictures here and there. We just know that it's Red's loved one. And it's weird for me that they still just called her Red at the end of all of this. Once again, in Bastion, they called him Red because they didn't know his name. In this one, they're like dating, at least. I don't know how, it seemed to be a serious level of dating, but he calls her by her nickname, but so does everybody else. They just kind of call her Red. And I don't know. It felt like they were just trying to make Bastion again with some slight variations, and I think that's the wrong way to go about it. With that said, I am still very excited to play more Supergiant games. I know there's at least one more that is available for me, and I think there's another one that's on the way. I keep on seeing a trailer from Supergiant all over my feed. I haven't watched it yet, though, but I am excited to play more Supergiant games. It just makes sense to me because I enjoy it so much. But with that said, this was a lesser entry in the series so far. There's only 2 that I've played, and this one was not as good as the first one. But I had a lot of fun playing it, went through, got all the backdoor stuff, didn't get all the achievements. I still need to go through with all the limiters and like 5 battles or something like that. It's not necessarily something I'm a huge fan of doing. I wish there was a second ending to this one. I'm not entirely sure if it was the exact same one or if there was something different about this ending, but it felt like there was less going on this time in the ending. Maybe it's just because it wasn't new to me anymore. Just felt like there was less dialogue, less setup, and maybe it was because I was running through it so quickly. But it did seem just kind of shorter. I can do a recursion again. Apparently I can. So maybe this is how I'll get the rest of the achievements, but I'll take care of that off screen. There's no reason to have all the limiters on for simple fights here. Yeah, we're just going to apparently start this over if I wanted to. But that is going to do it for this Let's Play of Transistor. I have been ballerscuba. I've been joined, as always, by Red and her trusty Transistor. Hope you guys have enjoyed this Let's Play. Hope you laughed. Hope you learned. Hope to see you next time. Thanks for watching.